From thousands of feet in the air, a piece of history takes flight in Mesa, Arizona. Fully restored from its fighter days of World War II, this warbird paints a picture across the sky of the sacrifices veterans made more than 65 years ago. The B-17 is just one of the restored relics on display here at the Arizona wing of the nonprofit Commemorative Air Force.
We have 6 aircraft that we operate, as well as the other aircraft in the museum. And we pride ourselves in the fact that we're one of the flyingest museums. The aircraft that you see here, with very few exceptions, all fly.
But these flying machines aren't just for looks. They're meant for time travel.
I'll be doing my pre-flight inspection. We check our fuel, our oil, various other points of the aircraft. Right now I'm checking the hydraulic fluid for the hydraulic system on the aircraft, and make sure that it doesn't need service before we fly. We're good to go.
And once the plane was ready, you know the Destination Arizona crew was first in line to climb aboard.
Okay, looks like you got the machine guns off to the side there, Mr. Dennis.
I guess these are for you.
As we buzz down the runway, the years seem to melt off the plane. We were honored to have a very special guest on board with us, a World War II veteran who lived to tell about his own sentimental journey.
Well, this is a picture the Germans took. When they captured the American flyers, they took their pictures. So if you escaped, they knew who they were looking for. Or when we had a picture check in camp or roll call, they had this to check. Yeah, I spent 18 months in Stalag 17B.
Climbing aboard the bomber was all it took to trigger memories of being shot down for this POW hero.
This is the radio room. We ditched one airplane in the English Channel when they couldn't get all the way back to England. We were crippled, running on 2 or 3 engines. When this thing hit the water, and down like this, I thought my chest was going to go right through there and push so hard. And these guys were all kind of raised up and wasn't up against the bulkhead there. When it stopped, it seemed like there was a foot of water in here. But we all clambered out through the top, and you're hollering at each other. See, when you hit the water, there's a couple of handles you pull, and automatically a dinghy would pop out on that side and one on this side. And they're supposed to inflate. Only one did.
While stories like these are getting harder to come by, the pilot and the crew are doing everything they can to keep them soaring.
You know, there are just 3 of us up here, but this whole airplane depends on our several hundred members, and without all the members, the mechanics, the ground crew people, the coordinators, the ride coordinator and tour coordinator, and all the people who work as docents in the museum, we wouldn't be sitting here. So we get to have a lot of fun, but there's a lot of work that goes into each and every one of these flights.